All right, so I'm in my car at the Beaverbrook Trailhead at Moosilauke, and tomorrow I am going to set out to attempt to hike unsupported all the 4,000 footers in one continuous footpath. I'm going for 6 days, but before I put my power banks and the water in my pack, it was 28 pounds. So, I mean, we all know I'm no stranger to a heavy pack, but that's a bit excessive because my plan is to do 38 miles a day. So, we'll see. Beautiful day here on Mount Moosilauke. Getting up here was absolutely brutal. I just took quite a long break questioning my life choices, because feels like the heaviest it's ever been. Who knows if that's true? I'm guessing it's around 40 pounds. I'm still on the Kinsman Bridge, and if I can walk after the 6 days, it'll be a miracle. But I'm not gonna stop unless I have to, but I hope I don't. Yeah. I'm on one of the Kinsmans at the Outlook. I need water. Every step hurts. I've turned into a complainer. But it's a beautiful day. Okay, I'm at South Kinsman. My pacing's so bad. My quads keep cramping. But I'm just gonna try to keep walking. I don't know what else to do. I just had a little bit of a meltdown. Everything hurts so bad. And I still have 12 miles left, and it's 5:30 p.m. I guess I'm just scared of being a failure. I made it to Cannon. Now I have to go down to 93 and up that at 7 p.m. Thriving. Okay, just about to start day 2. It's 6:30 a.m. I'm hoping to get to the summit and do a fast run of Liberty and Flume. And then the goal is to get to the bottom of the Hancocks today. We'll see. Well, I am out and backing Liberty and Flume. Here I am on Liberty. I gotta go back there after. Made it to Flume. Got a blast. Wait, seriously though? That's insane. Okay. Made it to Lincoln. Now off to Lafayette. I'm doing okay. As long as the Owl's Head run's not too crazy. I just met the nicest 2 girls coming down from Lafayette on my way to Garfield. So if you guys do check out my YouTube channel, thanks for the shout out. The motivation really helped. The trail doesn't do this, like flatten out and become not that technical very often. So when it does, you're like supposed to run. I still have no idea what you guys are eating when you're doing this. My bag is like a million pounds still. And it feels impossible to run. I'm not quite at Garfield yet. I have one more climb, maybe two, and everything is chafing. Like everything. And all I wanted was to get to the Pemi River today and go for a dip. I guess it's still possible. Shout out to New Balance. I love these shoes. And to Columbia for these pants. These are the pants and the shoes that I wore on the AT. The pants lasted the whole time. The shoes I just discovered towards the end. Yum. Alright, so I'm sitting here at the pond before Garfield. Feeling a little dejected. Trying to get a little energy to go hike up there. And then out and back Owl's Head. And then hopefully time to hit a couple more peaks. I have to look at the map. I don't actually know how far it is to Owl's Head and back. It could be like forever. Also, I smell terrible. And I feel so bad for everyone who hikes near me. Okay, finally made it to Garfield. Now I have to see how far it is to Owl's Head. I genuinely feel like I'm gonna die. But I have to say, when it's not hazy, this is my favorite view. Alright, I'm running over to Owl's Head and back. I found a good tent stealth spot, so I set up my tent already so that if it's really late, when I get back, I can just crawl into bed. This Lincoln Brook Trail sucks. It's like nobody's ever maintained it. And it's weirdly straight uphill. Well, gradually. I guess I thought that it was gonna be like flat. It's not. Well, I'm currently crying because the trail over to here was just not what I expected. And it's so late. That trail was so not maintained, I'm kind of scared that I'm gonna get lost on the way back. This was even worse than I imagined. I keep losing the trail. Okay, so I woke up this morning after barely sleeping, feeling horrendous. I've got these sores all over my body. I like can't stomach food. It's the weirdest thing. I go to eat and I just can't choke it down. I'm definitely contemplating quitting. Alright, I'm on North End. That was pretty quick work. That trail wasn't so bad because I don't have a big pack. So I just need to run back, out and back to the other ponds, down, hopefully to the Hancocks. I don't know. I'm feeling really discouraged because there's so many people rooting for me and I feel like I'm letting them all down. My body is just not keeping up. Alright, I'm about to go out and back to Zealand. West Bond. Beautiful views. Beautiful weather here on Bond Cliff. I'm realizing that my pacing's probably not even close to being able to still beat the record. So I might just change it to like have fun until Monday. I'm just gonna head down and stop when I feel like it. I forgot to mention that I ate a couple alpine blueberries and they were so yummy. Alright peeps, I did not make it nearly as far as I wanted to today, which I think means that my attempt is over. But it's over for other things. Sorry, I was just making sure my tent wasn't getting wetted out. I have this like terrible, well, first of all, I'm out of shape. So that's the bottom line, is I didn't prepare enough and my bag was too heavy and I didn't do enough research. Let's just tell it like it is. However, I have this foot rot and this chafing that's like next level. So right now I can't even extend my right leg because of it. Stay dry. Does anyone else get the shakes after they finish really hard stuff? Oh my god. Ugh. Okay, so I just woke up from sleeping for like 2 hours maybe. Just incapable of finding a position where everything doesn't hurt so bad. I honestly feel kind of feverish. I don't have a thermometer, but I'm like hot to the touch. So I just woke up, took some Advil, and tried to eat a few bites. Now I'm gonna lay back down. Well, I slept finally after waking up and at like maybe 10:40 and taking 4 Advil. So I'm definitely tapping out. I don't have service though, so I'm hoping I can get a hold of somebody to come get me. Ow! Okay, so I'm on my feet, walking. I feel okay. Actually, definitely not okay to like continue or keep pushing, but I'm walking, so that's so dramatic, oh my god, and embarrassing. But I guess what I'm trying to say is that I realized that I love this sport because what it does for me and my soul and my psyche, and I guess it can be okay that I don't want to like push it that hard, or like it can be whatever I want it to be. And I just realized yesterday that like I kept crying and I kept feeling like I was letting anyone down, but like who put those constraints on me? I did, you know? So then I was like, just have fun. And then yesterday when I got into my tent and I was in so much pain, I was like, I'm not having fun. Like, I don't have to be doing this. And it's really good to do hard things and to do things that you don't think are fun. But it's like my vacation. Like, why am I gonna do that? So here I am, walking the Lincoln Woods Trail back, happy as a clam to be going home to shower. Also, on the Appalachian Trail, they talk about Rocksylvania being like Pennsylvania, but like, I don't know. I think New Hampshire's a close second. There's just rocks on rock climbing. Mother Nature has no mercy. It is the most beautiful, like it's like 62, crisp, cool. Finally, the humidity has like gone away. This is the first time in 3 days my pants have been dry while I'm walking. I'm like, oh, the chafing's not even that bad. I could totally keep going. Delusional. I'm delusional. The point is that my pacing, I'm not on pace to do it. So if I'm staying out here, I would be staying out here because I want to. And I don't really want to right now. I need to keep reminding myself of that. But really, Mother Nature? This is the Lincoln Woods Trail for anyone that's ever been up the Bonds or done the Pemi Loop. It's just like, I think it's 5 miles long of an old railroad trail. It's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm home, I showered, I slept a little, and the after effects of the chafing are still really bad. But it's actually my feet that feel the worst. Like, it's hard for me to put pressure on them, and like my joints hurt a little. But happy to be home and healing, and honestly, I have so much respect for anyone that's even completed this trail as an unsupported hike. It's insanely difficult, and I feel like it's almost a different beast for the people that go really, really light and like run it than it is for someone like, you know, doing it, taking longer, going heavier. So yeah, just kudos to anyone who's done it. Absolute athletes out there. I would love to give it another go at some point, depending on how I feel, but I'm gonna take the next few days and recover. And overall, I'm happy that I pushed myself.